Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Bastards post-game show. It's great to have everybody here this evening. I am your host, Nick. It's also great to have Terry in the house as well. Terry's been awfully busy today, breaking the news about Kike Hernandez trade back to the Dodgers. We also had a late start at Fenway tonight with more thunderstorms in the area, but the Red Sox were able to get the game in. And surprise, surprise, even with the triple play, the Red Sox getting thrown out on the bases by a triple play of careless base running, we still get the 7-1 victory. I still can't comprehend and put those words into a sentence, but it happened.
Yeah, I mean, John Schreiber came back after being out for almost 2 months.
Yep.
And did not look good. And it was looking like the game was going to get sideways pretty fast, but they got out of it. There was a weird catch by Arroyo, and then I was kind of distracted. I think there was a force at second or something like that. And
Yep, that's
so that
exactly what happened.
second and third out, yeah. And then after that, I mean, the Red Sox put up 2 runs. Then Pivetta came in, and Pivetta got rocked against this lineup in the spring.
Yep.
That was when he was starting. You know, he was obviously a much different pitcher back then, but he was the one dominating tonight, and the Red Sox lineup was doing all the rocking.
Nick Pivetta, very casually, since he's been transitioned into the bullpen, has a 198 ERA in 41 innings since he's been to the bullpen. I don't think that ever was in consideration when he was getting tossed to the bullpen, basically. They were giving up on him. They were basically saying, you're done. You haven't done a good job as a starter. It's time to go to the bullpen. You're going to be our mop-up guy. Well, I don't know what has sparked this massive turnaround with him, but I can now understand why they go with, whether it's Bernardino or tonight it was Schreiber, or some nights it was Joe Jakes, why they like giving that first or second inning to an opener. I still hate it, but yet I kind of am warming up to it. If you have Pivetta going out and throwing innings like he's doing right now. I mean, this is a very formidable lineup here for the Braves. Very formidable. And this is what he did tonight. Job well done.
Yeah, the Braves didn't have any answers. And, you'd think with the success they had in the spring, I mean, there's enough video on Pivetta during this run that he's had for at least a month now. You would figure teams would start to approach him differently, but it's been nothing but just complete domination from Pivetta. And he's never been able to sustain it in his entire career. So maybe, I don't know. I've drinking the Pivetta punch before. That's why I'm so resistant to it. But I mean, typically by now he's scuffling and he's not.
I mean, with the Phillies, he was a starter as well when he got traded with Brandon Workman and Heath Hembry, I think, was that trade that brought Pivetta here to Boston. He went into the rotation. He was a decent 4 or 5, but now I think he's understanding what his place is. I think he now understands why the Red Sox wanted to move him to the pen so they could figure out how to get him into better situations that he could succeed in. So far, so great. So far, so good on this right now with him. I want to see how he sustains this and carries this momentum into potentially a playoff run. So kudos to Nick Pivetta on this for tonight. Offensively, the Red Sox really got contributions from everybody. Everybody had a hit in the game. The big one was Yoshida. Yoshida had a kind of a whatever home run to end the game and everything, but 3 for 4. It's up to 320 now, Terry. 100% has to be the AL Rookie of the Year. I don't see anybody else.
I can't disagree with that. I mean, the Red Sox got some blue pits. They hit a few out to no man's land, but they were getting the bat on the ball and making plays. And that's what you have to do. And a lot of things went their way, and it was a big night for Yoshida, like you said.
I didn't get a chance to say my whole piece on the Kike thing for today, but I'm very pleased with what they got back in return, I must say. I was very surprised that we got at least two pitchers that are half decent. I didn't think Kike would warrant really anything. I thought he was a DFA consideration player. So to find a match with the Dodgers and bring him back to where he goes, I don't want to wish harm on anybody from it, but I'm happy that Kike is actually going back to the Dodgers and let the Dodgers fix him. And lo and behold, one of the things that I found on Twitter from doing a little research from today, one of the reasons the Dodgers were so high on bringing Kike back to town was the work of their hitting coach. And we all know JD Martinez is there too. So the hitting coach with JD and everything matched together. I wouldn't be surprised if his first at bat back with the Dodgers, Terry, swinging a drive, deep left field, Kike gets it and gets it done. Wouldn't be surprised.
It's ironic that he recruited so many guys to the Red Sox, as you've pointed out previously. Turner, Kenley, probably missing another one in there. And then
Chris Martin. Yeah, Chris Martin was the other big one.
Yeah, and but this time around it's JD recruiting Kike away from the Red Sox, sort of, back to the Dodgers. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Last things that I wanted to mention, just a couple stats to let our viewers go to bed with from tonight. The Red Sox are 14-5 since June 30th right now. They are 21-12 since June 14th. That is the best record in the American League. And here's the kicker of the big one. This one's going to surprise you, Terry, because I know how much you hate these jerseys and I know you don't like the color. But the Red Sox are 20-4 in the freaking City Connect jerseys. That's just ridiculous right there. 20-4 in those jerseys. That's why they're wearing them so much.
Going back to 2021?
Yep.
Okay. They're the ugliest jerseys I've ever seen.
Can't make that up, but that's what they are, the 20-4.
Yellow is the ugliest color on the rainbow. I would wear a pink Red Sox jersey before I wear a yellow one.
Yep. Hey, whatever suits them the best. I thought they were going to go with Kike when he got out of town, but hey, if that's what works, whatever gets the win done, whatever. I'll sit back and watch. We got a great one to sit back and watch with tomorrow. That's going to be Schreiber for the Braves, who's 11-3 with 3.78, up against Bello, who is looking for a rebound game tomorrow night. It's also a national game on ESPN. There is no NESN for this game for anybody, so make sure you have ESPN ready to go. What do you think?
I picked the Reds. No, I didn't. I picked the Braves to win that one. I just feel like coming off of a bad start for Bello against a very robust lineup, that's probably going to give him fits. I don't think the timing of this matchup is really good for him. And Spencer Strider is an animal, so I can't pick the Red Sox in this one.
I will say, Spencer Strider right now is coming off two of his worst starts of the season. One up against the Chicago White Sox, gave up 5 earned runs. That was 2 starts prior. His last start out gave up 4 earned runs against the Diamondbacks. So they might have found him at the right spot if they want to capitalize here on this. But I also think Bello, he's also coming off the paternity leave that he was out on. I think the rest may actually do him a little bit of good here. I think that he might find his little mojo here. He's got a child and everything that just came about. Maybe the good Lord up there is going to bless him with a wonderful win. So could be riding high on Bello right now. We'll have to see.
Well, he's not sleeping good. I mean, I think we
know that.
Yeah, and he's probably fighting with the girlfriend a little bit more now. So who knows?
Just a little bit. A little bit. So we'll look forward to seeing that one for tomorrow night. We'll be back here again to break down that game for the post game. We hope everybody has a great night. We'll see you then.